What's up, fellas? It's your boy Darkel coming to you from the rig right here, man. So it is Monday. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So this is a day where banks and a lot of things are not open. I'm out here trucking though. I'm just gonna give you guys an update what's going on with your boy Darkel. So last week, last week I got into town to deliver my load real early Friday morning. I mean, I took a load down on Thursday from the Charlotte area, and it was delivering at the Aldi's in Haines City. I had a 1 a.m. appointment on Friday morning, 1 a.m. So basically, I was empty. I was empty by 3 something Friday morning, and couldn't go home though. Couldn't go home because you already know the times we're living in. We're living with pandemics and stuff, and my family at home, my wife and stuff, she wasn't feeling well. So she told me, hey, babe, hold off, don't come home. Let me take the test to make sure that everything's good. Cause she, I'm the one that makes the money in the house. So it's about 4 o'clock when I finally get the call from her telling me it's confirmed that she had COVID. Now they talk about this new Omicron strand. Me personally, I think all these strands, I think the Delta, Omicron, I think that's all bullshit. I think that's just a way of keeping fear in people, because whether it's Delta, whether it's COVID, or whether it's Omicron, it's fucking COVID-19, okay? And what I think is happening here, they keep saying that. So when COVID came out, it was horrible. I'm not saying it's not a real thing. I lost my mother-in-law to it. It's horrible. If you have conditions that my mother-in-law had, it'll take you out. You know what I'm saying? It's a horrible thing that's happened to the world. But then they come out with the Delta strand. This was back in July, and I got COVID during that time. We all had COVID back in July of 2021, and it was horrible. It was horrible. Now, I got the monoclonal antibody treatment, and after I got that treatment, that thing was like, I was good to go. My wife didn't get that treatment, neither did none of my girls. I have 2 teenage girls and a baby. But the only two that really had symptoms was me and my wife. My wife, I think, had the worst of it, and her doctor refused to let her get the monoclonal treatment. But it is what it is. We're gonna move on. So time went by, then they started saying that it's Omicron, which again, I'm gonna get back to it. I don't think there's new strands. I think the human body is resilient, and I think by this time, pretty much everybody in the world has had COVID at least once, whether they know it or not. The thing has spread everywhere. So at this time, pretty much everyone has had COVID at least once. And I don't think that there's new strands coming out, because they're trying to say now that, the Omicron is super, super contagious, but it's just not as bad as the previous strands, which is the Delta and the COVID. That this has milder symptoms. Well, I think that's bullshit. I mean, this is my opinion. This is a platform, and I have the right to my own opinion. And I just think that the human body is a resilient thing that God has made, and we've already gotten COVID. And everybody, if you do a little research, then you know that once you get COVID, let's say you're not vaccinated. Once you get COVID and you beat COVID, you now have the antibodies. Your body has what it needs to fight this infection. So I don't think is that these newer strands are weaker. I think is that we've gotten stronger. But they don't want to tell you that because they want to keep us in fear. That's what I believe. And listen, I don't know what your beliefs are. Me, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, and I do believe in God. And I know that God doesn't make mistakes. And He's the best doctor of all. He's made our bodies resilient to be able to overcome most sicknesses, almost all of them. And I don't think that the strands are getting weaker. I think we're getting stronger, and they just don't want to say nothing because it's a money thing. They're making billions and billions of dollars off these vaccines that, let's be real, they really don't work. They really don't work. I mean, people that are triple vaccinated, booster shots, everything, they're still getting COVID, they're still spreading COVID. Now that they're saying that, well, they don't really get symptoms, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Because I know people that are fully vaccinated that have gotten COVID recently, and they went through all the fucking symptoms that a person has. What makes the difference is your health. So anyway, wife calls me, tells me she tested positive, not to come home, which sucks. So your boy Darkel has been in the truck since Friday early morning, just in the yard. And it sucked. There was a time that I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna go home, and if they got COVID, I'm just get COVID. My wife had to convince me not to come home. She's like, don't do it. You're a trucker, my wife really doesn't work, what I'm saying? She's and I'm the one that works. She's like, don't do it. You just sacrifice 1 week without seeing us. We don't want you to get sick. But the way I see it is, if it's true that this Omicron is super contagious, eventually it's going to catch my ass. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to come home and be with them. My wife begged me not to come home. She said, don't do it. She feels a little bit at fault because she had to go do a trip out of state on a flight, and she came back, and she probably feels that maybe she brought it with her. Maybe she contracted it on the plane. It's very possible. But whatever. I stayed in the truck, which was, in a way, it was a good thing. Your boy Darkel did catch up on a lot of stuff I had to do, like underneath my bed. The bunk under my bed was just full of crap. Since I got the truck, it had a bunch of stuff in there. Nothing was organized. I was just throwing stuff in there. All the customizations I've been doing, it was just mad shit in there. I had certain things I couldn't find because my cubbies were smashed. Everything was everywhere. And I just never took the time to do that because I'm always customizing something or fixing the truck. And when I get home, I just want to go home to my family. So it worked out in my benefit, whereas I was able to give some time to the truck. So I literally emptied out the hole under the bunk, got that thing organized, found things that I didn't even know I had. I found the Scully, my Carhartt Scully, that right here, which I love this thing. This is my favorite little winter hat right here. I couldn't find it. And it was in the cubby. It was just wrapped up with a bunch of stuff. So I was able to, organize my medicine cabinet, my food cabinet, just everything. I got everything organized under my bunk. And my toolbox on the passenger side, I got that cleaned up and organized real nice. I just did a lot of things. I checked my batteries and came to find out that my batteries were freaking loose. All my batteries are loose. So I was able to tighten all my batteries down. So I got a lot done, but I missed my family, man. It really sucks. So I was there Friday all day, spent Friday night there. Where I park, there's a Pilot a mile and a half down the road. Freightliner right next to the Pilot. I have Walmart, I have Lowe's, I have everything. So I was showering at the Pilot, you know what I'm saying? But Sunday morning, I said, man, I know today's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Monday, and I usually leave on Tuesday, but I said, you know what, the heck with this, man. I'm leaving on Sunday. I just had to do something. So, your boy Darkel packed it up, and I left yesterday afternoon. I'm here in Hardyville, South Carolina, waiting on a load, and my dispatcher is having a little issue trying to find me a load because, like I said, it's a holiday, but we'll see how it goes, man. But, yeah, man, COVID is it's the worst thing that has happened in my lifetime, as far as, it'll keep you from your family, man. I told my wife, I said this weekend, by this weekend she should be negative already, but now we don't know if my teenage daughters are going to be positive. I'm coming home. I'm not going to spend another week in the truck, man. But, that's what it is, man. I haven't make a video in like 2 days, 3 days, because that's what it was. Your boy Darkel was just, I was in the yard, just sleeping in the truck and just doing things in the truck, just stressed out because I couldn't go home, worried too. I'm, worried, even though, my wife had really, the only symptoms my wife had, the first 2 days, she probably had like a little small fever. She probably got to like 100, 101, which is not even really considered like a real bad fever. But that's all she got for 2 days, and it put her down for 2 days. Like her body was extremely tired, and she had, what happened, she just got a lot of like stuffy nose and, just boogers and stuffy nose and stuffy head and sinus issues. That's all my wife had. None of my daughters have had symptoms. The baby haven't had symptoms. My wife was the only one, and that was pretty much it. 2 or 3 days of stuffy nose, and that's it. It was over. Boom, gone. We're not vaccinated, people. You know what I'm saying? We're not anti-vaccine. I'm not anti-vaccine. Neither is my wife. But you know what I'm saying? We know how to think for ourselves. We're not just gonna be told what to do by the media, because vaccines, when you come out, vaccines work. We've been getting vaccinated for years, but people, do your research, and it's common sense. Something that's brand new like that, like a novel virus, like COVID-19, introduced to human, that's killing people and stuff. All right, guys, sorry, call came in. So yeah, like we were talking about COVID-19. The vaccine. It's not that we're anti-vaccine, or eventually in the future, we might not even ever get it, because, like I said, COVID-19 is just a new thing. Every year they come out with a new flu shot. Every year they want you to get a flu shot. We've been living for flu for who knows how long. And, it is what it is. Flu kills people too. They just didn't talk about it. I think that the media is just trying to keep a lot of fear in people. Oh, there's a new strand. There's this, there's that, there's this, there's that. No, I think we're getting stronger, and they don't want to tell us because we're beating this thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a thing of control. You know what I'm saying? I think they just want to control us. But again, guys, this is my opinion. This is not a fact. These are Darkel's opinion. But you know, one thing that your boy Darkel has is common sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, bro. I can't even watch the media anymore because this president we have now, I can't even see him talk because he can't talk, and Kamala Harris just laughs. So I can't even listen to the administration. I don't even watch Fox News anymore. You know, I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I trust God, I trust my instinct, and my instinct's telling me not to take that vaccine. There's no reason to. I mean, granted, there's people that might have conditions. If they've never gotten COVID, get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Because what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But personally, I'm anti-vaccine, and maybe, like I said, maybe in the future, maybe 2-3 more years from now, who knows? Maybe I'll go get vaccinated. Maybe my kids will get vaccinated. I don't know what my kids are going to have to do when they become adults. But as far as right now, I'm not going to be nobody's guinea pig. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I mean, guys, flu shots are there every year. Do you go get a flu shot every year? No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But COVID it's a different animal. But, you know, we have to stop being in fear. We have to accept that COVID is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's here to stay, and it is what it is. And honestly, these vaccines, this is what your boy Darkel thinks. This is what I believe in vaccines. Now, the vaccine, maybe people are thinking that it's not effective because they're still getting COVID, they're still spreading it. But now let's remember that my generation, which was the last generation really to get chickenpox, my generation, when I was born, they gave us a vaccine for the chickenpox. My parents got chickenpox. Their parents got chickenpox. I got chickenpox when I was about 6 years old, but I got the vaccine for chickenpox, but I still got it. But my children never got the vaccine, and they never got chickenpox. Neither did the children of none of my cousins. Chickenpox is just something that doesn't happen no more. So I think with COVID, what's going to happen is people that get vaccinated, that's why maybe in the future when there's more research, maybe I'll get vaccinated, or maybe I'll have my children get vaccinated, because I believe that the ones that are really going to benefit of the vaccine are people that are going to be born from people that have already been vaccinated. So like my daughters get vaccinated, they have children, they'll probably be born with the building blocks that they need to automatically fight COVID. That's from what I understand how vaccines work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're going to get a shot, you're cured, you're never going to get vaccine, you're never going to get COVID again. No, it's gonna come into play with the next generation. That's from the little bit of understanding that I have of vaccines. Now, if you guys don't know, your boy Darkel does have a biomedical degree. Before I was trucking, I was into dentistry, so I have somewhat understanding of a little bit of medicine, but I'm not no doctor. But from what I understand, vaccines, when you get vaccinated, the next generation reaps benefits. But that's what it is, fellas. We gotta stop living in fear. You know what I'm saying? Wearing masks, if it makes you comfortable, wear it. I'm not gonna even lie. I started wearing my mask again. I was always cracking on one of my cousins. You know, oh, you're a Democrat, you're always wearing the mask and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? I just do it to mess. I just fool around with him. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I go in a crowded area, I wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? I wear my mask. I don't care what people say. I'm a patriot. No one's going to tell me I'm not a patriot. But hey, listen, we already know the COVID is a real thing. And it's not just COVID. There's other shit out there. There's the flu, there's colds, there's strep throat. There's a lot of shit out there. Listen, China's been wearing masks for years. The masks are here, and they're here. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Why not put the shit on? If you're going to walk into a pilot where you know it's crowded with people, you're walking into a Walmart that's crowded with people. Now, granted, I don't always wear the mask. I don't panic when I forget in the car. But if I remember to put it on, I put it on, because all the masks is really going to protect you from is if someone sneezed and it went up and it's coming down and you walk by and, you know, the virus is in the air, it'll prevent it from going into your nose and your mouth. That's not going to stop it from going in your eyes, your ears, but it's some kind of protection. So if you feel comfortable without it, then don't wear it. But if you feel comfortable wearing it, then wear it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. But it's your boy Darkel. Wanted to give you guys an update. What's going on? Actually, the call that interrupted this video was my dispatcher. We did find a load. We found a great load right here from Port Wentworth, Georgia, going to Edgewater, Florida, 280 miles, $1,600. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So your boy Darkel's gonna cut the video, guys. Remember, don't live in fear. We have to live life. You know, what kind of life is this if you're living in fear? Don't let the medium scare you. Don't feed to all the bullshit they feed you. Just use common sense, and that's what it is. It's your boy Darkel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.